Yeah. Welcome back to another YouTube live stream. Where's my applause? There we go. Yes, sir. As we get back into the groove of things here in 2026, I don't know if I'm going to add this onto the AOT Uncut podcast or not. I might, depending on how everything goes, guys. Just depending on how everything goes. We are back in this thing live in effect. So, first of all, I want to say, let's wait for the applause to finish. All right, I think we're good now. So welcome back to another YouTube live stream, everybody. You are now here. You are now in here with yours truly, one of the trucking YouTube's Mount Rushmore. A little rusty here, but we're gonna get it together, man. The Mount Rushmore, and that is Mr. All Off Trucking to you, aka Mr. AOT the Goat. I don't have my goat sound, do I? Do I have my goat sound in here? Where's my goat sound? Yeah, I don't know where it is, but anyway, there it is, aka Mr. AOT the GOAT. So we are in this thing, man, and really what we have for you guys today, it's not really much. It's going to be a short live stream and is really prompted by one of our supporters here. I think his name was, see if I can find his name here. Mr. Ron Ryder, 536. I can't pop it up on here because we are live people. However, anyway, so what he was saying was he was afraid of, or terrified, I should say. I'm gonna use his exact words. He was terrified of getting ready to start trucking school. So this is where this live stream is coming from, everybody. You know, we're trying to teach this man that we got to turn that fear into excitement, man. We have to, especially when you're starting trucking. You know, all of us start with fear and all that good stuff, but you have to think about this as well. Most of us that got into this thing, especially when I got into it back in 2026 or 2016, I didn't know how to drive a 10-speed stick shift or anything like that. So I never even drove a stick shift car. So when you're getting into this thing, bro, you can't go in here with fear in your heart. You know what I mean? Like you got to go in here like, hey, I got this. But the difference is when I got into this whole trucking thing or whatever the case, hey, let's go ahead and reminisce for a second, y'all. Let's reminisce. Where's my sounds? It's like everything moves around as soon as I press the damn live button. Shit is ridiculous. But once again, you are in here with one of the only truly free men on this entire platform. And we have a book dropping late here in fall 2026 where we get to teach you guys how to become truly free from the world's ventriloquists and things like that. You know, the systems and all that stuff they have in placed against us brothers here, us men here in this world. But we have a book dropping here called Legally Free, and we're going to teach you guys how to be exactly that. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and reminisce for a second. And we're going to go back in the day of trucking school. You know, we're getting back to the basics here on this live stream. You guys can ask any questions you want. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the live stream, man. Hit the like button, get some more people in here. So anyway, it's going to be a short stream, but we're doing this for the brother here. So he's 50 years old. He's getting ready to start trucking school actually tomorrow, from what he said. And, you know, if you guys can help this brother as well in the comments, cool. So let's give him some things that he can expect when he's going into this trucking school. So first of all, let me bring your comment up. You said you're getting ready to go to orientation on the 7th, actually the 1st of July. You're paying for it through a grant, so that means you're going to a private school, I believe, right? If that's the case, you know you're in good hands going to a private school because you're not tied down to one company that's trying to keep you there for a year, 6 months, however long they say, just so you can pay that thing off your CDL. So you're free to go basically once you finish, which is a great thing for you, brother. So congratulations on getting ready to start this new venture. Now, however, to be terrified, once again, like I said, we got to turn that to excitement, bro. You know, because if you go into it terrified, you're going to fail. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. I failed. I failed my driving test when I first tried to do the whole CDL thing. And the way that I failed was kind of crazy to me because, you know, first of all, I needed this shit to work. You know, it's not like I had an option. I had no option at all other than that. The town I was living in at the time, it was no jobs whatsoever. So it was kind of like, you know, I was stuck doing what I had to do or whatever. I was doing a temp agency job actually with People Ready. Ooh, it was terrible. To come home after 12 hours of work to see $50 on that paycheck. It was, whoo-wee. Yeah, so I'm pretty glad that I got into trucking 11 years ago. So once again, here's some things you can expect. Like I said, you're going to a private school, so that's a great thing. but also um, make sure you pick the right company. Make sure you kind of know what you want to do when you first getting into this thing, because the whole point of basically going to some of these different companies, you gotta basically pick what's best for you. Because whatever area you're living in, you never said in the comment or whatever the case, whatever area you're living in, they may not have any jobs based on what you're doing. So you may have to be forced to being over the road. So you want to learn every single trailer that you possibly can, so you can have some options. And also, can't forget about this: get all of your endorsements, hazmat, all of that stuff. I even got passenger and school bus. Get that one too, just in case. And you may not do it, but you may not want to drive all these kids to school, but still get them anyway. It's only $11. Just get it out the way. Now, you may end up going to a school where you have to have a school classmate or whatever the case in the same hotel room with you. When I went, they put us, man, they put us in the Red Roof Inn. Oh man, yeah. Shout out to the Red Roof Inn. But anyway, roaches and everything, dirty ass comforters. I had to sleep wrapped up in my hoodie. Like I didn't even get under the blanket, nothing. So it was just rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. But make sure you pack you at least 30 days worth of food. You can get you a big box of those what do you call it? Top ramen if you want to eat that. I don't know. But that's what I did. I had a suitcase full of top ramen, bread, and peanut butter and jelly, your non-perishables. And that's basically what I was eating, man. So not saying it's gonna be tough for you, brother, because I don't know your circumstances, and you're quite a bit older than I was when I got into trucking. But you may be good when you get in there, brother. So what else? What else? What else? So the first week is mostly gonna be going through your paperwork, all that type of stuff or whatever. Drug testing. You're gonna do some drug testing when you get up in there, and pretty much that's gonna be your first week. Trying to square everything away. Second week, is gonna be going to the DMV, knocking out your tests if you haven't done it already. And then by like the third and fourth week, you're pretty much going to be out there in the yard or on the road driving with a bunch of other guys, sharing a truck or whatever the case. So it's not really much to it, brother. It's not really, I don't think you should be too fearful of that. You know what I mean? Now, if you know for a fact you're going to struggle driving a stick shift, well, then again, everything's automatic now. So you don't really even have to worry about that, brother. You literally just gas and brake. That's it. Now, one thing I would like for you to learn, because this is what made me fail my driving test, you can look it up. It's called a button turn. So when you get to those tight right turns and things like that, where you have to swing out wide and all of that, definitely look into that. Like look it up on YouTube. Um, it's other things you can do, like simulators, all type of stuff to prepare you for that. Because that's what made me fail my test, man. I had to make somebody back up that was over the white line, who was already at the light that on the street that I was getting ready to turn down. So crazy thing is, DMV was right up the road, so I failed right at the end. Terrible. But they gave me about another week. I didn't have to be there another week. I could have really tested the very next day, but I guess they wanted to make sure. But that's pretty much it, brother. Like that's all it is to it. Just make sure you choose the company for you towards the end of it. Towards the last 2 weeks, they're gonna start sending companies in, Warner, TMC, all these other type of companies, and that's pretty much it. You just got to decide which one you want to go to. Read the brochure, do your research, do heavy research, because you're gonna be stuck with this company probably for a little minute, and don't be afraid to job hop. That's kind of a part of trucking, especially in the beginning, because you're trying to figure things out. You don't know exactly what you want to do, so job hopping is kind of a part of trucking in the beginning. And I would just say, if you possibly can, the right company, I would say would probably be Prime Inc. I don't want to say that because them niggas ain't pay me, but however, yeah, probably Prime Inc. If I'm being honest with you, they have multiple different types of trailers. You can also get into leasing. I don't want to tell you to lease. Like I said, I don't really stand for that over here on this channel with the whole leasing the truck thing. Um, you got plenty of options though. I don't know if anybody y'all ain't putting no type of comments in here, so we just gonna continue on with the show. Anyway, like I said, it's a quick little live stream. Hopefully, you guys can get some good information here, especially you, Mr. Ron Ryder. Yeah, that's the gist of it. Do we have any questions? Because other than that, I can kind of wrap this up now and start the rest of my night early. See what we got here. Yeah, look like that's just about it, guys. So quick little stream. I only jumped on here mostly because I didn't have time to make a video. I'm probably not gonna have time to make a video later on this week either. I'm gonna be out of the state. But yeah, man. Hopefully you guys found this informative, especially you, Ron. Hit the like button and you guys have a blessed night. Let's go ahead and wrap this thing up, y'all.
Yeah, it's going down, it's going down. Yeah, it's going down. Yeah, it's going down, it's going down. Yeah, it's going down. Whole time, trap bleeding, we still with them. Freedom guys, fuck them niggas, they was telling lies. Bad bitch, double D's, she just won it all. First class, jet lag, she my favorite boy. Rolls Royce, big pimpin', like that old Hove, all white. Made back like a snow globe, we keep dripping. Van Cleef, not that peace pendant, no peace pendant. Big faces, I'ma keep spending.
Want to.
She gon' get paid if she
Want to.
We gon' get paid if we
Want to.
She gon' get paid if she
Want to.
We gon' get paid when we stay focused. Hardcore, we don't trust them boys. Win or lose, stay aggressive. Points going up, pay back. Get it back, cause I got time for it. Talk is cheap, nah, game time, and I won't miss either. Going crazy, buzzer beater, you know my shot good. Send him home, night, like my backwood. Hall of Fame, do the math, shit been adding up. Matter what, cashing out, gotta back it up.
Want to.
She gon' get paid if she
Want to.
We gon' get paid if we
Want to.
She gon' get paid if she
Want to.
We gon' get paid when we dirty money, blood money. We gon'